Good afternoon, fellow crafters. Welcome to Bobbi's Hobbies. Today I'm going to show you how I made some simple card kits for my son's class for Mother's Day. I'm going to be going to his class and helping each of the elementary students make a Mother's Day card for their mothers. And what I did is just pre-cut everything, pre-stamped everything, and then put them all in little bags that or the envelope that the card itself will go in. So I have them all right here ready to go. And I wanted to share this in case you had any grandchildren or nieces or nephews that you thought you might want to help them make a nice Mother's Day card for their mother, or for anything, a happy birthday card, whatever. Anyways, this was pretty simple. I am using the Mother's Day Workshop Your Way card kit from Close to My Heart. The item number is B1551. And in this is the stamp that says Happy Mother's Day. I'm going to be using that one. And I'm going to be using the little Love You stamp right here. And I'll show it to you closer here in a minute. What I did was pre-cut my paper. I had pre-made card bases. And this is an unusual size card base. Instead of 4 1/4, it's a 4 by 5 1/2 folded, so that's 8 by 5 1/2 unfolded, and then you'll score it at the 4-inch mark. Usually the A2 size cards are 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I don't know why these pre-made card bases were a 1/4 inch short. But anyways, since we're doing them for school, they'll work fine. So I got a pre-made card base. Then I found some decorative papers. I actually had several different papers. This one's a solid green on one side. And then it's got this pretty square pattern on the other side with some pinks and some greens and some yellows. And I thought that would be cute for Mother's Day. And then I cut that at 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. So basically it's just a 1/4 of an inch shorter on each side. Then for my sentiment piece, I got a piece of white cardstock paper. And that is 2 3/4 by 3 1/2. And I'll list these sizes below so you can get those. You don't have to worry about writing them down. And then I also got these little, see if I can pick it up here, these little jewels to put on the front of the card. The ones I'm giving them have a little gel glue dot on the back already. I'm just going to glue this one down because apparently the glue dot was missing on this one. And I'll be using my Misty Stamper to stamp it. And that's actually how I did all the cards since I pre-stamped them. I used my Misty Stamping tool so that I could align everything correctly. So the first thing I'm going to do is, let me see if I can zoom out here a little bit. And we're going to get our stamps ready and stamp a Happy Mother's Day on the front on the little sentiment card. Put this down here in the corner. And that's just an extra magnet. So I'm going to get out the Happy Mother's Day stamp from this B1551 set. And I'm going to align it on my card where I want it at. I'm going to put a gem right below it. So I think I'm going to line it up just a little bit more towards the top. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit so you can see that. Do this here on screen. There we go. So looks like it's a little crooked here. Well, not too much. Straighten it up just a little bit here. And then my plan is to put this little gemstone right here. Now what I did on some of their cards is I had another stamp set out that had some little flowers, and I stamped it down there, and they'll be able to color that in, give them some more interaction with the card. But for this example, I'm just going to do the Happy Mother's Day stamp. And I'm going to stamp it using the Close to My Heart Pixie Pink color. And it's pretty much that color, so. Alright, let me get this on here. And I'll zoom back out a little bit so you can see everything. Oops, picked my card up. That's okay. That's the great thing about the stamping tool. Put it right back out there, right back in place. Alright, then we're going to come over here and make this puppy up. Let me move it over so you can see everything here. Alright. And this is a light pink, so I'm stamping it real good. Because I want to make sure it shows up, which I can stamp it more than once if I need to. Alright. See how that comes out. And I did pretty good the first time. I think we're good on that. Alright, so I'm going to take that off. And I can put this away. Take my stamp off, put it back on here. And I'll clean these after I'm done. Let's see, where did the little stamp pad go? Oh, it's still inside, huh? Okay. Alright, so we put that over to the side. Get this out of our way. Get the ink out of our way. Alright, here, and now it's just pretty simple to assemble. I'm going to, they'll use glue, but just for myself, I'm going to use my tape runner here. This is the permanent adhesive tape runner, sold by Close to My Heart, and I'm just going to run some adhesive, oops, paper a little bit, and then we're going to just do our best to eyeball it. I will show you a little trick I learned. If you have some type of mat, if you lay it face down and line it up, and then you can come back here and kind of actually, let me lay it to where it's like an 1/8 inch, because it's going to be a 1/4 inch short, so I want it to be an 1/8 inch off my mark. So that's half right there on that line, and so that would be like a 1/4, so this is close to an 1/8. Then I take my card and lay it right there at that corner, and it should line up pretty darn close when I lay it down. And there we go. It's pretty darn close there. Okay, and then this one I'm just going to stick right in the middle. And for the kids, just have them eyeball it. The part of, you know, that's fun about making a handmade card for their mother is the imperfections. You know, that's what they like. This one's pretty easy to line up since it's pretty much a grid pattern here. So I'm just going to eyeball that right there a little bit. Back down this way. Over there a little bit. And I think we're pretty close there. Okay, now for my little jewel, I'm just going to take some adhesive. I'm using Art Glitter Glue. It's a really quick drying, clear drying craft glue, stronghold glue. And this right here is just a little pin I keep in the top of it so it doesn't dry up on me. Alright. Then I think I'm going to make it go up and down like that. Let's see if I can. Yeah. And the great thing is I can still move this just a little bit till I'm ready. I'm going to kind of even it up under that A, and then I'll push it down. Okay. Now what I did with their card, I put a different sentiment on the front of it. I said, I think it was I'm thankful for you, and then a little flower, and then I stamped Happy Mother's Day inside of it. So all they had to do is sign their name, because these are young children that really, some of them can't write Happy Mother's Day or anything yet. So I thought that would be good for them. But for the older kids, you can let them write the Happy Mother's Day or I love you on the inside. And that's it. That's pretty simple. And I just put all of those pieces inside of the envelope. And then I'll give them the envelope and we'll walk them through what to do. And they can use their regular glue stick and I'll make it lay down. And then if they want, they can draw a picture on the inside for their mom. Or however they want to do it. If it's a birthday card, we can put happy birthday, love you mom on the inside. Just depending on what stamps she got to make it work. So there it is. And I'll be sure to link the measurements, or list the measurements down below, and link to my store where you can buy this stamp if you're interested. The jewel itself, I think, is something I picked up at Walmart actually a couple years ago. I don't even know if they still have it. But the great thing about making these for the children is to use up your scraps. Use what you got. Use your cheap stuff. They don't know. They'll have fun making the kit cards, and they've made something special for their mom that their mom can keep. So You all have a nice day.